How's everybody doing? My name's Mike from Roots Canine Training. Today I'm hanging out with Miss Kira, and I want to talk about thresholds. So every time I see people go in and out of a door with a dog, first off, your dog should be in heel, and you should always get through that doorway before your dog. And then once you're through the doorway and your dog's in heel, a lot of people seem to kind of fall apart and not understand what they should do. So say I just walked in from outside, I open the door, I walk in, and if I put her in a sit, then yeah, I can go and I can lock the door or whatever like that. But if she's already in front of me, or if I can't, or if my dog doesn't have a reliable sit, how you want to get them to heel with you is you would say heel, and then you would turn around. So you walk in the door, turn around, and lock it. So let me show you what that looks like. Heel. So if I walk in, sit, my dog should always sit before the doorway, and then I should always be the first one in, heel. My foot is the first one. And now to get the door, a lot of times people will allow the dog to break heel. They'll just go ahead and walk over and just grab the door, and it looks like that. And I'll show you the way to do it. Heel. Heel. Sit. So I put my dog in a sit, then heel. My foot's the first one in. Now to get the door, I got to turn around. You got to make that turn. Grab the door, shut it, lock it, turn around, sit. That's how you should be coming in and out of the doorway. So even when I go outside to take them to go to the bathroom, I'm doing the same thing. I'm stepping through the doorway first. They sit before we go. Then I'm stepping through first, and I'm making a turn every single time every time I walk through the doorway. I'm making a full 360, or I'm making a 180, closing the door, and another 180. So you're making a full 360. Now, like I said, a lot of people go through the door, and I suspect they're just, not wanting to go through the motions of having to turn around every time they shut the door that they're with their dog. But that's how you get a dog to heel to you. If you allow the dog to break heel, if you walk in and then you just break away from heel and don't expect the dog to come with you, now the dog doesn't know what heel means. They don't know if you actually want them on your heel the whole time, or if when you shut the door they don't have to be in heel. Go ahead, girl, lay down. So you want to create consistency. Every time we tell the dog to heel, they should be heeling to you every time. So when you come in and out of the doorway, make a full turn with your dog, or put them in sit and make them stay in a sit. You can't allow them to break that sit when you go to shut the door. So I'll go ahead and show you guys again real quick. Twice for her. I'll come in, I'll do the full circle, and then I'll also come in and put her in her sit and make her maintain that sit when I grab the door. And this is really the only two ways you can do it. You have to put them in some kind of command. They have to either be in heel, sit, down, stay. They have to be in something like that so that you can grab the door. So I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. That's a good down, girl. Come on, heel. Sit. Heel. Sit. All right, so heel. I'm the first one in, and I'm going to make the full 360, turn around. Sorry, 180. Shut my door, turn around, sit, and now we're ready to proceed in the house. So now I'll go ahead and show you with having her in a sit. Heel. Doing a good job, girl. Sit. Good girl. Heel. Sit. So now I have to make sure she maintains that sit. Sit. Got a girl. Good girl. Good sit, girl. So she did a good job. So don't break away from your dog to shut the door. You either put them in a sit and they have to maintain that sit, or you keep them in heel and you turn around and you keep them with you. That's going to get them used to always being with you when you're using a heel. Be consistent with your heel. Go ahead, lay down. be consistent with your heel. Don't tell your dog heel and then allow them to break away or you break away from them. So stay consistent when you're going through the doorway. You got to use, use your head and figure out how can I do this and keep the dog in command with me. Anytime they're on leash, they should be in a command almost all of the time. Even if they're on place or they're just relaxing, they still have rules no matter what. So we just want to make sure we're very consistent and clear with our rules for the dog, especially with our rules for heel.